Hello YouTube. This should be a short, just quick review of this Condition 1 case that I just got in. So real quickly, this is the case number 179 by Condition 1. As you can see on the label there, it's made here in the USA. Now, Condition 1 makes these cases in a variety of different colors. I chose Ranger Green. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on camera with the lighting and everything, but I wanted something other than black, and I just like Ranger Green. So these are very tough cases, a good alternative to something like a Pelican case. They come in a variety of sizes and colors, but also each size will come in a variety of inserts that you can choose. You can get just an empty case by itself and kind of put whatever you want in it. You can also get a case with foam, regular foam on the inside, and then you can get the cases with pre-cut foam as well. And some of these cases will have multiple layouts that you can choose from with the pre-cut foam. So, for instance, this particular case, the number 179, I chose a 3-gun option with slots for extra magazines. You can also get this, I believe the same case will also come in like a 4-gun slot where you can put 4 guns and fewer magazines. And then there's another option with, I believe, 2 guns, magazines, and then like an empty section that you can just put range stuff in. So look through, each case is going to be a little bit different, and each case is going to have different options. So definitely go through the website and see what they've got. Now these are very sturdy cases. They are virtually indestructible, but unfortunately they're not scratch proof. So I'm not sure if it'll show up on the camera, but right here in the middle, right here, I got a little scratch on it. That came from me when I was opening the box. My box cutter just went in a little too far. So when they ship these, they ship it in a cardboard box. The cardboard box is the same size as the case in this particular instance. So there's no extra packing material in there, which is fine. However, again, box cutter going in a little too far, there's a scratch on it. Brand new case, got a scratch. It is what it is. If Condition 1 is watching this, maybe a good idea would just to put like a small flat piece of cardboard on top and on bottom to prevent that from happening. That would be a good idea. But other than that, no real complaints. I ordered on a Sunday, it shipped out on Monday. I had it in a couple days, so no problems there. Very well built. It's got these little markers here, so if you have a case the same size, the feet will line up and it will stack. You can see the hinges are pretty heavy duty. They go all the way across. Flip it around here. Good solid handle with kind of a rubberized grip. Good strong latches. There's the bottom with the feet I was talking about. The latches have this little button that pops up. They'll pop all the way up, or they'll just pop up that far. That's kind of all you need, and then there you go. So because of the different variations that they offer, the foam is not adhered to the lid back here, so this will actually just come right off when you first get it. But they will send you a pack with 4 strips of double-sided tape, and you can use that to stick it to the lid if you decide to do so. Now, one comment I have to make about this particular one is this section of the pre-cut foam is the thinnest section, and right here when I got it, it was slightly deformed, so it kind of bent in, for lack, I don't know how else to describe it without showing you, but it made a kind of a hump right here. So what I did was I took the double-sided tape that they provided me. I used 3 of them for the lid, and then the 4th strip I used right here just to stick this to the inside wall of the case, and that solved the problem. But if yours comes in like that, that's one thing you can do. So here is 3-gun setup with, it holds 23 magazines, slots for 23 mags. No issues holding any of these magazines. As you can see, these are my Shield Plus magazines. They do have a little bit of a lip on them, so because they're cut so close, they do overlap a little bit. Not a big deal, just be aware that you're going to have to kind of orient them a certain way. Obviously, if I pull this one up, they're all going to try to come up, so I just lay them in where they're overlapping each other this way, so it's easy to take them in and out. If you do it this way, again, they'll kind of touch and overlap like that. So just kind of preference on how you want to lay it out. Full size Glock 17 mag, no issue, that goes right in there. The smaller Glock 19 magazines, obviously no problem. Full size M&P magazines, if you run an M&P 9 or M&P 40, not an issue. Again, the overhang on the base plate right there, just make sure they're facing the same direction. And then these are my Shadow 2 magazines. This is the +2, so it's a 19 round capacity, 17 round magazine with a +2 extension. As you can see, they do stick up a little bit farther than the rest of the magazines. It's not a problem with this case. There is a slight, and it might not show up on camera, but right here there's slight indentation marks from where they push up against the foam. But that's what the foam's there for. So there's no issue closing it. It doesn't feel tight. I don't have to force it closed. It just, the foam absorbs it and it goes in and locks, no problem. So not an issue with those. However, if you have some of these full-length magazines with a base plate extension that comes out a little bit farther, you know, the ones that kind of stick out to here, you might have an issue with those. I don't have any to test that with, so just be aware that if you've got some of those larger extensions, you may have an issue closing it at that point. But these with the +2, not a problem. Alright, so you want to see what it looks like with guns inside and how the guns fit, no problem. This is a Glock 19. Everybody knows the Glock 19. Everybody knows what size the Glock 19 is. That fits in, no problem. It kind of sits in with the handle here, and then you can lean it forward a little bit. Full size M&P, whether you get running an M&P 40 or M&P 9, this will fit. Again, no problem. Now here's the big test. If you see my recent video, my latest acquisition is this CZ Shadow 2, and I now have it outfitted with a Holosun 507K and a Surefire X300. Will this fit? No. It will not fit because that light is a little too wide. Without the light, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But because it's got the light on there, it's a little bit wider than the gun itself, so it's not going to fit in there. Now, if I pull this one out, these will move a little bit, and I can push it down in there enough to make it fit at that point. So I would have to take the third gun out. Now maybe if you've got something smaller, one of the slimline guns like a Shield Plus, you know, or say a 43X, that might fit on this side. I don't have one on me right now to test that theory out, but if you're going to have 3 full-size guns and you've got a light on them, if the light's wider than the gun, you may have an issue with that. However, with the red dot, this is not a problem. Again, it closes, locks, not a problem. So red dots are good to go, even on a full-size gun. You just have to be aware of these lights if you're running that. Of course, you could always take the light off just to put it in here and then put the light back on when you get to the range. But there you go. That is the Condition 1 case. This is the 3-gun, 23 magazine, pre-cut foam. Good cases, high quality. I highly recommend them. They're made right here in the US, in Texas. Oh, one more thing. They do have a gasket on the inside, a rubberized gasket inside the lid. I did forget to mention that, but that is in there, so this should help keep it from keep it waterproof, airtight, and whatnot. So that is another feature that I forgot to mention. But anyway, that's the Condition 1 case. Highly recommend it if you're looking for a good case. Definitely check them out. Again, variety of colors, different sizes and styles. That's all for now. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to stay safe and like, comment, and subscribe.